Hey, what's up, YouTube? I haven't made a video in quite a while, but I've been waiting for this new update. I want to check it out. This is a complete blind look through of it, and I'm just going to be giving my opinion of what I think about it, and maybe some good things in it. Okay, starting off the gate, right at the start, I see the Duel Pass has been completely refreshed. I don't want to open it just yet, but I know 100% I'm going to be buying a Duel Pass because that thing is amazing. Okay, alright. This is a lot of change. First of all, we got two new selection packs. These packs are good because they combine a lot of very powerful new cards into packs that you can really only get here unless you're like crafting them. So that's really cool right there. But what I'm really interested in is if they added new bundle deals. Because if they did, dude, that'd be so overpowered. First of all, we got the dual pass. This is the new one. Okay, what is that? A Moki Moki? That's kind of cool. You get it at the end. 800 gems. Last time you only got 600 gems. And oh, but they boosted the cost. Now it costs 800 gems to buy this. Wow. Wait, this is actually kind of big. I think it gives you more things. I'm going to be buying it right away, and then I'm going to be looking inside of it. But definitely, I do recommend 100% getting this, dude. This is like insane value. Looks like you just get a bunch of... You get a bunch of resources from this, and that's cool. Any new bundle deals? No new bundle deals. Okay. The most important thing they added with the new update is the new cards, and these cards are going to be completely shaping the meta. I can almost guarantee it. It always happens with like new Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So starting off, we're looking beyond speed. I believe this is more of the competitive pack. What they do usually is they do like a fan favorite one, and then they do a competitive pack. But maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they change it up. So looking straight off the gate, it looks like we got Stardust. Okay. New cards, I don't really see that many new cards. I think Stellar Wind Wolfright is new. This card's actually pretty good, I think. It's like it gains attack, and whenever its attack reaches 4,000, you can shuffle it into the extra deck, and then all monsters your opponent controls are shuffled, and it's a quick effect. It's actually a legit good card, and it's a level 9, so it's easy to make in like Blue Eyes deck. But I think the real new card in this one pack would definitely be this one card is just stupid broken. It completely broken Synchro 10 that you're definitely going to be seeing a lot of in very popular decks just because it's so overpowered. Basically, you once return destroy a card on the field. That's a good effect on its own. It has good stats. It's generic. It's easy to make. But the best part is that only once though you can negate anything, a monster, spell, or trap. You can just negate anything as long as it's activated. You can negate it. And then during your standby phase, you can target a monster in your graveyard that's level 9 or lower. Dude, it doesn't even need to be a synchro. It can be any monster. You can special summon it and then return it to the extra deck. It's just genuinely a very good card. Besides that, I think it's just a lot of good synchro support. So if you really wanted to build a synchro deck, and I mean, I'm pretty sure this card wasn't in the game before. Start a synchron. Synchros are going to be OP. They just got way more support. And they were already good to begin with, but they just got even better. Like, that's incredible. This card's really good in a synchro deck. It allows you to like go into combos much easier. Yeah, no, this box definitely looks like it's gonna make synchros very popular. Because some of the cards in here are very important. Synchro Overtake, a very good card. You can like special summon one or you can add one. It's just really good. And then we have Stardust Illumination, which searches like the Stardust cards, and we have a card that searches the Stardust Illumination, which can be searched with searches. It's just a lot of searching. Yeah, no cap. This actually looks like a really legit good box. But this looks like more of a fun box. So looking into the next pack, this is going to be what I think is going to be the more competitively viable. Because I believe that Despian is actually a really good archetype in the OCG where it's released. And what do we got? Starving Venom Lethal Dose Dragon. I don't know what this is, but it's a pendulum. So that's kind of cool. That's an alright card. It's not that good. It's cool. But I think the really powerful cards in this pack are definitely the Despia. If you want to try out the Fallen of Albaz deck, I think this is like the easiest way to try it out. Yeah, it comes with a lot of stuff. What is this? Magic Key. So they're going to be introducing Magic Key in this, which is kind of cool. Some reprints of Dogmatica, because Dogmatica is already good. The Iron Sword Soul, I've seen it used in a couple duels. I genuinely think it's a very good like hand trap type card. During your main phase, and if a monster whose effect is negated is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. It has pretty decent base stats. It's level 8. You can go into a rank 8. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can activate one of these effects. Like, if they special summon from the hand, you can special summon 1 and 2. If they special summon from the deck, you draw 2 cards. Very overpowered. From the extra deck, you can destroy one of them. This card's good. This is legit a good card. It works really well in I believe Dogmatica. It can also work really well in Despian. So it's going to be a very popular card that you're probably going to need 3 of, or at least 2 of, so you can see it. What is this? Anti-human intelligence, Misai Famya. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. It's literally it's literally a spell card. It's a monster card that you can put in your Pendulum Zone as like a face-up continuous spell. That's a really good effect. I mean, it doesn't banish monster cards, but it can get rid of spells and traps, which are pretty popular too. Reveal this in your hand, add 1 Pendulum Monster from your hand, or 1 card from your Pendulum Zone to its owner's extra deck, and if you do, special summon this card. Wow! But that's such an easy special summon. You can only use this effect once. If another monster is normal or special summon while you control this, send that monster to the grave. Okay. So, this is such a weird card. It's actually a very good card. I'm very interested to try it out because what you can do is it can be used as like a stun. You can stun your opponent, and since only the cards that are like traps and spells get banished, it means if you're running this in a pendulum deck, it doesn't really hurt you because your pendulum monsters don't get banished, but only the spell and traps, which it doesn't matter if they go to the graveyard. You don't use them in the graveyard anyways. Also, it has like a on-field effect that's really powerful. If they summon anything, you can just send it to the graveyard. It's not destroying, so it gets over effects where it can't be targeted or destroyed. That's a genuinely good card. Ready Fusion. Pay 1,000 special summon when non-effect fusion monster from your extra deck. That is actually a genuinely good card too. I'm very surprised. Some of these are good. Your opponent can discard 1 card to negate this effect. Otherwise, both players look at their opponent's deck and choose 1 card, then add it to their own deck chosen by... Huh? This is a weird card. I don't know why this is an ultra rare. They're adding some dragon cards. I realized that they didn't have these in the game, which was kind of lame because this one's really good. It's a quick effect where you can like lower the attack by half. It works really well in rank 7 decks, especially, and one of my favorite examples, Armed Dragon deck, which is what I wanted to make, but I noticed that it didn't have these powerful cards. This card is really good in Armed Dragons. I think so is this guy. This guy's really good too. He's like, you can target a card on the field, destroy it as long as it's face up. It's just, genuinely, it's just good. And it's a quick effect if it has like a dragon as a material. So it's pretty powerful. Okay, they're adding some support to go with Ready Fusion, Seed Monster Theseus, Demanding Magic Key, reprints of Dogmatica, Fallen Abyss. Wow. This is genuinely a really cool pack. They're gonna add the sushi stuff. I think there's like a sushi card, right? But looking so far, dude, this pack looks good. The best cards I would say in this pack are definitely Ready Fusion, great card. Dude, this Pendulum card is weird, but I want to try it out. I'm gonna try to get 3 copies. It looks good. Irish Sword Soul looks good too. Besides that, unless you really care about the Despia engine, they're not really worth going for. The only real cards to go for are Ready Fusion, the Irish Sword Soul, and if you're interested in the Pendulum stuff, this card definitely looks like a lot of fun, and I can't wait to try it out. Besides that, they just have support for other archetypes like dragons, like Armed Dragon, which I am going to try out as well. And yeah, just like some small archetypes like Magic Key, which is kind of interesting. Don't know how good it's going to be. It seems more of a fun archetype. And the sushi things, which is, I mean, more of a fun archetype, but it looks cool. Honestly, kind of disappointed. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed because I felt like they would release some very powerful, overpowered cards that aren't in the game, which should be. But it just seems like it's more of like generic support that you'd see from like a game like Duel Links, for like archetypes that like, I don't know, are like kind of subpar rather than like archetypes that are really amazing. And definitely the Synchro Pack, the only card I really like is Baron de Fleur. And I feel like if you really want this card, you just craft it. You don't really need to go into the packs for it. Other than that, some generic good stuff like Stellar Wind Wolf is pretty cool. And there's some other cool stuff if you really want to go down the Synchro route. So I would just say my thoughts after looking over all the cards in both the packs, they do have archetypes which will shape up the game. Like one of them has Despia, which is pretty powerful, and the other one has Synchros, which Synchros got amazing support. So it's going to be really cool to see. I'm going to be honest. I don't really want to see more Synchro stuff. Dude, they take like 10-minute turns, and it's just crazy. But their boards are overpowered. Like this guy brought out 3 Quasars with 1 Junk Synchron. And now he's going to be able to bring it out more consistently and more easier. It's just, I'm a little scared. They're going to need to ban some stuff. I hope they did a ban list. or they're going to do one soon, because the synchro stuff looks really scary. It genuinely looks very overpowered. And the Despia stuff looks interesting because, I mean, I want to try the deck out. I don't know how good it's going to be, but it does look very interesting. I think the only Despia monster they're missing is it's like a ice one, and it can like banish your opponent's cards or something. Forgive me if I'm not getting it correctly, but I think that's the only one they're missing. So they're still missing some support, but from the look of it, this looks like some fun things that they added in. Definitely the best thing that they added in was a dual pass. I mean, you pay 800 gems for it, but you get 800 gems back, and you also get ultra rare and you get super rare things you can use to craft cards. It's just worth it. It's genuinely worth it, and I'm very happy I have it. Regardless, the new update introduced 2 new packs and a dual pass. Overall, the dual pass is the best thing they could have did. I'm really glad with it. Bought it instantly. The packs are going to be rather interesting. I don't know if I really want to go into them. Maybe the Despia, because I'm not really a synchro player. But I feel like I'll rather just spend my ultra rares, my ultra rare like tickets or whatever, just to get the cards I want. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support and kind words. It means a lot to me. And maybe I'll catch you later. Peace.